Hey everybody, industry expert Glenn Hausman here, and I'm excited that I'm getting back out on the road, but I gotta be honest with you, sometimes I just can't make it. There's this really cool technology that I've been learning about that I think you and your meeting facilities need to know about, and that's why I have with us today Mr. Brian Rhatigan. He's a product expert over at Almo, and Larry O'Reilly with ARHT Media. So guys, we all saw this holographic technology a number of years ago, right? You combine that with what's happened during COVID. You guys are putting out hologram type technology. Larry, I'm excited. You've got this brand new HoloPod. Sounds like I could finally be at an event without being at an event. How's it work?
Absolutely. Well, the beauty of it is it's actually quite simple to work. And you're right. Hologram technology has been around for a while. Even our company, we've been doing large scale events with major players around the globe for quite some time. But it requires some expertise to actually deliver it. With the HoloPod, the beauty of it is we take that HoloPresence technology, we put it in a cabinet on wheels, it's plug and play, and now we can go anywhere.
That is pretty amazing. And Brian, what's really cool about this to me is that it'll give confidence to event creators out there. Say you got that incredible speaker and all of a sudden they're stuck in a storm in Dallas or something like that. What happens then?
Well, there's a perfect opportunity for HoloPresence. All you need is a capture studio with a camera and a green screen, and we can bring that person in remotely.
And the cool thing is, if you have a professional speaker, and if you have pretty much anybody who's been around over the last year, a lot of us have green screens, a lot of us have home studios. The technology on that end has become simplified. And now, Larry, you've simplified it on the other end to give event creators, hotel owners, even more things to operate and to utilize in their tool belt. And I got to tell you, I wish I had this, because right now we're seeing some of those hybrid meetings out there. Some of us want to get back to it, others aren't. How does this help engage meeting presenters?
Well, almost all of the major enterprise organizations we're dealing with right now, when they're doing their planning for the second half of this year and into next year, it's either remote or hybrid, and primarily hybrid, because hybrid's more dynamic because there is a live audience. Even though it might be smaller than it might normally be, it creates some energy and some buzz between the presenters who are on stage, some of them holographic, some of them in person, small audience, and take that information, stream it to a much bigger audience. And what people are finding is not everybody actually has to fly to that conference, but yet you can reach a much broader audience. However, if you can get a certain number of people at that conference or in that hotel meeting room, it creates way more energy and buzz.
Right, it certainly does. And the reason why I think this is such a cool technology is because I'm seeing meeting players finally say, oh, you know what? We can have hybrid style meeting events. We don't have to force everybody to come here to be a presenter and be in the audience, because they realize that it's not that people don't want to come and won't spend the money to come. It's because that we're all busy people, especially now that we're getting back on the road and getting back to our lives. So when you guys are thinking about the future, I think one great idea is for hoteliers that have underutilized meeting space to be able to create a whole new product category for the types of things that they're going to offer and be able to beat the competition. So one of the things that I think is really cool is I believe that this will open the doors for hotels that traditionally didn't get certain types of meetings to get those by offering the HoloPod. Larry, what do you think?
Absolutely. I mean, one of the things that enterprise clients are telling us is, there will still be corporate travel for business, obviously. However, where the big cutback's going to come is intercompany travel, especially things like training. And a lot of these properties that you're talking about are already being used for training sessions, and they can get people together in that meeting room, and then you bring in the trainer from anywhere in the world. And in fact, with our technology, that trainer can be training people in multiple locations at the exact same time.
Talk about a great use of efficiencies right there, Larry. So if I'm thinking now, all of a sudden, if I'm paying someone to come in to train my people, now I don't have to pay for their hotel. Now I don't have to pay for their airfare. I don't have to do a lot. Plus, I probably don't have to pay them an extra day rate. If they're only knocking out 3 hours, they may get another client in another city at the same day. Really great solutions, really interesting stuff. Brian, I know you guys are distributing that product over there at Almo. I bet you're seeing demand kind of soar right now.
Yeah, well, it's definitely kind of a newer, more unique technology that we've been introducing to our partners. We've seen a lot of interest so far. We actually are going to be having a big showcase coming up later this month, a webinar where we'll be doing some live demos. And we plan on showcasing the technology live at our E4 event later this fall as well.
Excellent. Well, I can't wait to see it. Although maybe I won't go to the event. Maybe I'll just step in there virtually. What do you guys think about that?
Absolutely. That's what it's there for.
Doug, how do we learn more? How do we find you? How do we engage in order to add this incredible product to our properties? Larry? Brian, go for it.
Easy. Visit either www.artmedia.com or www.almoproav.com.
Excellent. Well, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate the time. Now, listen to this. What a great technology. I think is, for me, I'm excited, as I like to be a keynote speaker at events, that this is going to open up the doors for me when I work with partner hotels. Really cool stuff. Get more money, get more stuff going. All right, I'm Glenn Hausman. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on No Vacancy News Today.